Good morning. This is a packing video for my friend Mrs.JStyle. I've kind of already gotten started. I've put polyfill at the base of all the plants. Here I'm holding your Hoya very gently because I have all of its little long legs wrapped up on top of it. And I've got some pre-cut corrugated cardboard here. What I'm gonna do is lay the plant down flat. And then we're gonna just start gently rolling the corrugated cardboard around her. I did just send you a message about dirt in your box. I am so sorry. There's just gonna be some dirt that gets out and escapes. I kind of can't help it with these hanging baskets. They just have so many growth points. Okay. This one is by far the most interesting one I have ever packaged. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is take some packing tape to close up the corrugated cardboard, and that's gonna help us stick this to the plant itself. Wow. Sorry, I'm always such an awkward taper. Alrighty, there we go. And this goes halfway up the top. On the other side, this is to help keep the cardboard onto the plant as well as closed. I am going to go ahead and do it in two directions. I think that's going to help keep it on there better. Sorry about the loud noise. There we go. A little bit more tape never hurt. Okay, so this is what she looks like. Kind of goofy, but she's held on there. This is completely open, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bunch of polyfill on the base of this. And then we're just going to tape the polyfill down. This is going to help to keep dirt. I mean, the dirt's going to escape out of the plant. I am so sorry, but that'll help keep it contained into here. And I am sorry about the TV on behind me. I'm watching Landman. It keeps me company while I package. I get lonely up here. This is my above garage apartment. Whew. I'm just gonna put the Hoya to the side. Let's get started on the next one, which is, I'm so sorry, your neon queen. Oh, these leaves are so big and healthy and beautiful. I love this plant so freaking much. This was my favorite 6-inch hanging basket. I named her. You can see it on the side. Her name is Maggie. Sorry, I name some of my hanging baskets. Okay, I do have one more piece that's pre-cut that's really large for these. You know what? Yeah, that'll work. I try to make sure that my corrugated cardboard is the right size. Oh, another note, I am sending everything bone dry, and that's because of the heat pack, the insulation. I don't want any rot in your plants. There we go. Okay, this one was not as big as the Hoya, so I didn't need as much cardboard, but we're good. There goes some dirt. I hate that. I'm so sorry about it. We're gonna get it all closed in though. Okay, corrugated board, taping commence. Come on. Bear with me. There we go. I told you I'm an awkward taper. The fact that the soil is so dry too is another reason that some of it's going to come out, and I hate that. Perlite lava rock right here. Okay. That one's pretty good and on there. I don't think I need to tape the bottom shut. Okay. More polyfill. Yay! All right, I'm gonna actually put these on the ground. You have so many, I'm gonna run out of room. All right, let's do the Mount Salic next. And I do have some pre-cut corrugated cardboard. I'm just not sure if they're going to be large enough. Oh, actually, just kidding. I like to go in order from hardest to least hard in packing. I've always been that way. And I'm thinking, yep, that's not big enough. Let me cut another piece. We need really long. I don't know how I ever packaged plants before this corrugated cardboard. I was using Christmas wrap, which was just as difficult, but it just didn't work very well at keeping the plants safe. Okay, I'm trying to hold all of the plant leaves in an upward motion direction. Luckily, this one doesn't have too long of legs yet, but it has stunning variegation. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. It's just easier to get as much out as possible. Alrighty. Come on. I'm so awkward. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay. Beautiful polyfill top. Yay! Okie dokie. Back to, actually, let's do the Epi Flame. Don't know why. It's not going to be difficult. You know what? I'm wondering if I can get... Oh, I can get a little bit of tape on the polyfill for the Epi Flame. No, I don't want to hurt. I'm sorry. I don't want to hurt the foliage. If I put tape in the middle, it might snap some of the leaves, and these are really big and healthy. They do look a little bit droopy right now. She's bone dry. She needs water. But she will be to you shortly. As soon as you get her, give her a drink. She'll be right as rain. All right. Everyone stand up to attention there. All right. Shit. Oops, sorry. I'm human. There we go. Awkward time again. I keep doing this to myself. Okay. I keep taping my hair. All right. There we go. One sticking up. I had to bend it back down. All right, EpiFlame. This is gonna be a really big box. Let me get a vacuum real quick. All right, we're up to a 10-minute video and we are more than halfway through, so we are doing all right. This one is interesting because it has such long legs. Let me see how I can wrap those up, because I might need, yeah, this one's really tall. Let me see if I can get it into a 12-inch corrugated. Oh yeah, she'll fit fine. Good. If I have to go up to the 24-inch corrugated cardboard, then the likelihood of us needing a larger box and, well, we'll just need a larger box, and then you'll have to pay more in shipping. So I try to keep the box as good and tight as possible to the plants, just to minimize shipping costs for the customers. Alrighty.
Here's the life lesson with when hammer hits in, hammer away. Your turn.
Yay! There we go, at the elbow.
Here's reason number one.
Done, son.
300 when you might want to find a better way to make it work. Yeah, maybe. I know what I'm gonna do.
Cool. At the elbow. Last but not least, our Mount Salic. And I do need to cut another piece of corrugated cardboard for that.
No time to grieve, no time to mourn.
This is my favorite one of like packing wise. This is the easiest one. See, I save the best for last every time. I always start with the hardest stuff. All right. Now we're at 13 minutes. I'm just gonna make this all one video. It might be 20 to 30 minutes long, but there we go. Now I have to go find the proper size box that will fit all of these. Let's see. We got our two big boys here. In the background. That one. I can usually kind of eyeball what size box. All right, let me go look.
Were they independent contractors? No, they were ours. Any idea what the fuck happened? Well, it's a pretty old jack. It's gonna be one of the valves. Tank valve is rusted shut, and I assume it's the same with the other ones. Somebody banged it with a wrench, triggered the spark, and ignited that gas leak. That's my guess. So you're gonna come with this.
I hope this box is big enough. I really do. Okay. Yay! Oh, I forgot to put the polyfill at the top of that one. Oh, I'm so glad this box will work. Whew. Because my next size up box would have been, it would have been way too big. All right, so now that I found the right size box, I have to insulate your box. Cool. That's your box. I mean, she's perfect. So I'm gonna take all the plants out and we're gonna measure out some insulation, get that cut, and then I'm gonna tape it in, seal all the edges. be good. Oh, okay. Looking for my measuring tape here. Here we go. Okie dokie. That is 24 plus 24 is 48.
Put the phone down now. Yeah, sure. I'll just sit here on my credenza.
48. All right.
What do you think, Money?
6
Yeah.
plus 20, so that's
Do it.
68 inches.
Yeah, I will. All right, I'll talk to you later.
68 by 20.
Really? Once you get it, you start getting fast.
I feel like
That's your wife's favorite thing about me. Other than my dick.
hold on. Trying to decide.
Let's go.
20. I'll just do the 68 inches. Right, 68 by 20. Sorry, my my insulation is huge on the floor here. 58 inches. There we go. Okay. Still cutting, sorry. Ow! Sorry, thanks for bearing with me. It's quite the process. This here. Oh wow. Made that quite large actually. Yeah. Cannot be beat. Cool, I think I can just cut this in half, which is scrap, which is try to reuse, reduce, recycle. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do is tape these pieces in here. We're going to seal it from the inside. Packing tape. I find it relaxing. It's a pain and it's relaxing. It is both. Got that side.
You think they have any idea this is
Get back. close. 20 minutes, yep. So close. Alrighty. I've bent over enough. I'm nauseous. I really am nauseous. Okay. I need to eat breakfast. Sorry, I'm trying not to pass out. Okay, so I'm gonna tape next your heat pack into the bottom. Just gonna tape it down. Oh goodness, I feel so sick. I'm gonna tape it down because sometimes they come loose, or if it comes loose, we don't want it causing any damage to the beautiful plants. Just gonna tape it at the bottom of the center of the box. Oh, okay, finally that nausea subsided. That was crazy. You do have 2 hanging baskets. This one's for the little one. Don't you have 3 hanging baskets? Yeah, you do. Hold on, I owe you 3 of these. Sorry, mine were displayed. I had one of them not on its hanger. So these I'm just going to put into the base of the box. You can attach those once you receive them. Perfect. Perfect. Ah, this is so great. All right, here's all your babies. And now I'm just gonna tape this shut. I might need one extra piece of, put you against my water here. I might need an extra piece of insulation. Let's see. Yep, we do. All good. Take that down there. And this one here. Perfect. Actually, hold on. We're gonna do it this way. Just makes it easier on me. All right, time to tape her shut. The insulation, I mean. Tuck that in there and seal it. Got that done. Now we gotta do the sides. I need to get a masking tape dispenser one of these days. Not masking tape, packing tape. I can't call tape by its proper name. I was in UPS and I needed to close up one of my boxes and I was like, do you guys have any duct tape? And they were like, no, we don't have any duct tape. And I was like, seriously, you're a packing store and you don't have any duct tape? And one of the guys in line, he was like a country farmer, sweet man. And he goes, she might be referring to packing tape. And I was like, yeah, packing tape, duh. And the farmer was like, sorry to butt in. I could see the disconnect. And I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I don't know what tape is called. Packing tape, masking tape. Give me the clear stuff. All right. We've got 3 of the 4 sides on top sealed. This is the last one here. Hither. Tucking it in a little. There we go. I'm going to do this in 2 pieces to make it easier on myself. There we go. This actually is a very satisfying process. It's relaxing. My biggest worry is like, I'm trying to grow this business. I'm trying to sell, you know, more plants and be more lucrative and more successful, but I don't want to hire anyone. I just want to do it myself. But I don't actually know how I'm going to be able to sell more plants because I take so much time packaging them. All right, now it is time to close up your box. All right, and there's like a tiny gap at the top here, but that's not gonna matter because of the insulation. And I'm gonna go this way first to close that gap. There we go. Sorry. My tape gun does not have a cutter either, which is like insane to me. Wait, is that possible? No way! My tape gun has a cutter. It just was covered with piece of plastic. You know, I've had this for months and I've been using it for months. Oh, that's so embarrassing. I was like, what kind of tape gun doesn't have a cutter? I am blonde. To say that I am blonde would be an understatement. Okay, we're gonna go 360 degrees. Oh, I don't need to. Never mind. The bottom's been reinforced. Just a couple more pieces then. Ah, this is like my birthday. You know, I was gonna buy a new tape gun and I was like, I don't want to spend the money. Again, I'm trying to be lucrative, you know, start my business. This is a great day. I mean, it was already a great day, but cool. Oh, and I'm still using my scissors. Ha! All right, let me put some, we're gonna put fragile stickers on her. The gravity of the box will help the delivery people hold it the right way up, but hopefully these fragile stickers being placed where they are on the top will help with that as well. All right, 30 minutes. Thanks for spending 30 minutes with me. She will be to you shortly. I'm about to send you an invoice for shipping.